Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
Hello.
And this is a very special review that has to do with me starting the reviews a long time ago.
It's the Mr. Evilcheese origin story.
Yeah, sort of. But we'll explain that a little bit. But it is a review of the Immortal Hulk, Marvel Select Immortal Hulk action figure. But he's also known as the Rampaging Hulk, which I don't understand why, but everywhere I've seen that you can order this, it's listed as Rampaging Hulk, which I do not see that anywhere on the package from what I could tell. And also, it does not say Immortal Hulk on any of those listings. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's the same one, Immortal Hulk, Rampaging Hulk, whatever. But when I seen this one, I was like, oh, well, I just got the Marvel Legends one. Their recent Hulk, which I thought was amazing and like pretty much the perfect Hulk. And then this one came out, and I seen how much bigger it was, and it's like, well, I would like to have a bigger version too, and it looks really amazing in its own ways, different from the Marvel Legends. So I had to get it, went to the comic book store, and they happened to have it there, which was good, because everywhere else online it was sold out. Except for Amazon, where they were like tripling the price. Screw that. I did already have them open, which is why there's no wires on them right now. Or I guess it's some little plastic things now that all the figures have that you gotta cut. But there he is in the package. Nice picture on the side. That looks like a different version of Hulk.
I hate it when he has that little weird bowl cut.
I think the idea is that his head grows, but his hair stays the same, or something. I don't know. There he is on the back. Let's zoom in if you want to read that. The description. Pause it. There you can see the two different versions. He's also got that cybernetic head, which I don't care about the head at all. But yeah, let's get him open. Okay, there he is all opened up now, the package. And he is awesome. He's a big, badass looking version of Hulk in figure form.
I love that face.
Yeah, it is a really good head sculpt. I kind of wish they would have had this sculpt, but without the cybernetic parts, because I just don't care about that. I'd rather have the gritted teeth as an option.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, they could have included this head as a third head, but yeah.
Yeah, right. 3 heads.
Yeah, some companies do that. Yeah, I just really don't care about this head. But he's got the alternate grabbing hands, and I like it when they do this. It used to be when you got a Hulk figure, you couldn't switch the hands. He would sometimes just have fists or sometimes just have grabbing hands, which really annoyed me. Really bothered me. This was my Marvel Legends. Well, he faded weird.
Yeah, he did.
His colors used to be all the same color, but now that it faded, so that his...
Is his body, like the center mass, is that a different material?
It feels the same.
That's very strange.
Yeah, but this was my main Hulk for a really long time, because there wasn't any other like Marvel Legends Hulks that I thought was better than this one. But it annoyed me because he had these hands. I wanted fists, and you can do that.
That don't look right.
Yeah. It's like, man, I wish he had some fists. But, whatever.
Yeah, I think if I was gonna, like, pick for Hulk to only have one pair of hands, it would be fists.
Yeah. I'm sure there's lots... We're getting kind of late putting this review up, so I'm sure there's lots of reviews of this, so I guess we'll just go over the reason why this is a special review that's helped start doing reviews. It isn't what started my channel, because we started with, like, badass video game action figure party and that kind of stuff. But a long time ago, we got these Marvel Select figures, Abomination and Juggernaut. They're two really big, badass, super detailed, bulky figures. We stuck them on our coffee table, and I just loved them there. They're actually not there now, just because they were there for like 10 years or something, and it's...
And we also don't have a coffee table anymore.
Yeah. But, yeah, I just thought they were so awesome, detailed, big, bulky figures. I was like, I wish there was a Hulk like these. And there was a Hulk out at the same time of these. And it was this Hulk. And I hate this Hulk so much. I didn't buy it. I kept seeing it. I was like, why don't they make... Whoever sculpted this and this, I want them to make a Hulk. Maybe they did that sculpt too, but it doesn't look like it.
Were they on crack that day?
Like, I kept seeing this. I'm like, man, this is a crappy looking figure. I hate it. Like, what face is that? That doesn't look like Hulk. I know there's different artists that portrayed him different ways, but that just doesn't look like Hulk to me. It looks like his face is all like squinted, like he got lemon in his eyes or something. And his head looks too small.
He looks like he's gonna cry.
Weird shape of his body doesn't look like the Hulk's shape. Then it looks like there's some kind of taffy or something coming out of his pants. And the joints, he's got a diaper on. It's just...
And that shading paint on his body is just like, why?
Yeah, and I thought, man, this is just an ugly, ugly Hulk figure. Why don't they make one like these? And because of that, I went home and I'm like, I want to look up some reviews to see people talk about how crappy this figure is. And I looked up a review and they're like, this is amazing Hulk. This Hulk is so awesome. Then I looked at another review. Oh, this Hulk is amazing. He's awesome. He's badass. And I'm like, and I showed it to you because you also seen this figure and thought it looked terrible. And we're like, what? And you're like, you should do reviews. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should. So I started doing reviews, and then eventually Zombie Cat joined in later on. And that's how I started reviews. Oh, and hopefully he doesn't get mad at me about this, but the reason I have this figure is not because I bought it. It's because Fu Manchu from Fu Reviews sent it to me, but he did not know this story. I told him the story about I seen a review of a figure, or reviews of a figure that annoyed me, and that's what started the reviews, but I never told him which one. And then one day he sent a package of random stuff, and this was in there, and I'm like, what? The figure that started my reviews is in here, and I never told him.
But for this, it's kind of good that we have him.
Yeah.
And I'm also glad that we didn't pay for him, because then we'd be hypocrites.
Well, thanks, Fu, for sending him, because it is cool to get him, because I just
because of the history.
Yes. But, I don't like that.
Well, one of the biggest things of why I suggested that you should start making your own reviews is because it seems like a lot of the other reviewers will only say positive things.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's because they want sponsorships or they want people to send them free shit, but I thought that we should start doing reviews and say what we really think.
Yeah. Cause that's what I always thought reviews are supposed to be, that you say the good, you say the bad. One thing with figures I can understand, maybe a really bad figure you wouldn't buy. So in general, you're going to mostly like the figures that you get. Mm-hmm. But most figures there's always going to be something wrong. And that's what bugged me, is like, maybe those reviewers really absolutely loved that Hulk figure. I don't know. It just seemed like they were just...
They couldn't all possibly love it.
I don't know.
Somebody was lying. Someone.
Maybe there's something in it about that old Hulk that people just love that I can't see. I don't know. Maybe just that it was big. That's all that matters, that it was really big. Now this one I think fits in much more. Now one thing that might stand out is Abomination has the texture over his skin. He's got the texture in his suit and on his skin a little bit. And he's a lot more smooth. But still, the Hulk should be more smooth, I would think, than at least... more smooth than Abomination, because he's got the reptilian-like skin. And he's got an outfit on, so I guess that makes sense in some of the metallic parts. So I think he fits in a hell of a lot better than that other Hulk did. Mm-hmm. And he's a really nice-looking Hulk that I would want to stand out somewhere if we still had a coffee table. Although he might be so nice that I'd be afraid he'd get messed up standing out there. But like these figures, I used to always say that these figures are so heavy and bulky, you can beat somebody with them. And that one, maybe not this one so much. He's not as heavy as these two.
Yeah, those two are very hefty boys.
Yeah. Feels like there's a little bit lighter plastic here, maybe some more hollow parts in there. Now we did eventually get a Hulk that went on the table, and that was this one. This is the movie Hulk by Marvel Select. Which that one's pretty good.
He's decent.
Yeah, he went with them. He was a little... The thing that bugged me is he's a little smaller than Juggernaut and Abomination. Which, really, Hulk should be smaller than Abomination, but I don't know about smaller than Juggernaut.
You know what bothered me about him?
What?
His knees.
Oh yeah, he's got some weird knees. But he's like his pants weren't very detailed either to go with them. Like he's got some nice sculpted pants over here.
Mm-hmm.
This was still a decent figure, but
the new one's definitely better.
yeah. There was another Marvel Select Hulk that was really big that I almost got because he's kind of cool and he's a different style, and I could see people really liking this one. This is just one of the ones where it's not for me, but I could see why someone would think this one was awesome. It's got that super veiny body. I didn't really like his skinny little neck, but still, this one's pretty cool. And like I was saying, we recently got the new Marvel Legends figure, which I thought was like damn near the perfect Hulk for Marvel Legends. And I think it's still pretty damn good for Marvel Legends.
Well, I mean, they're pretty similar.
Yeah, they are. It's almost like Marvel Legends came out with this, and like Diamond Select's like, we're gonna do one too. Remake the Hulk better. Some things I like about I like the shoulders, the shape and everything of the shoulders than this one. This one's almost like a weird square or something. Like almost like his arms look too separate from his torso or something. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah, they kind of stick out a bit.
yeah. But yeah, I still really like this for Marvel Legends. It's definitely my favorite Hasbro Hulk that they've made. With the Hulk growing and always being portrayed in different sizes, this could go with your Marvel Legends too. So I'm probably going to put this one away, which I never thought I would because he was just so awesome, and have this one stand out. I love that head there. I love the sculpt, and the hair is really nice. The eyes almost look a little bit zombie-like though. I would like maybe a little bit bigger pupil or something.
Yeah, I was going to say, you should paint the pupils a little bit bigger because they're kind of make him look insane in the wrong way.
Yes. Yeah, I think his pupils are too tiny. I like the sculpt of his teeth. He's got that real big caveman, sort of like monkey face.
His mouth is ridiculous, and I love it.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous in a good way. The big old teeth.
Yeah. And I love, like I said, I love these shoulders and the sculpt of the muscles all around the torso. I think are really good. The proportions on this whole figure, I think, are really good for Hulk. Making him big, bulky, and muscular in the way he's usually portrayed. And the shading, too. The paint shading is really nice on him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty impressed with that. And I like the way they did the rips in the pants. They're actually part of the joint. Well, that's
Yes, he has much better knees than the knees that I made fun of earlier.
Yes. But you can see when it bends his knees, you can see that in there, but that's not too bad. A little bit of paint right there in his...
Well, I mean, it would look a lot worse if it was green. So
Yeah.
at least it's purple.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Green might have been good. Because that would look like his... I don't know. I guess I can see it either way.
Purple's better.
Yeah, the rips down here look pretty nice. I like the paint and shading on his pants. He's got his big flat feet that you're making fun of.
I was making fun of his pancake toes.
Well,
Look
yeah.
how flat they are.
But a lot of his art, his toes are portrayed
I'm
like...
not saying it's wrong. I just think it's funny.
Yeah. It's also good for holding his figure up.
He's got duck feet.
No, he only has a single joint at the elbow. It would be nicer if there's a double joint. But, as with a lot of really big, bulky figures, that's kind of difficult to pull off. So I'm not that worried about the double jointed elbows. But,
I mean, at least they go 90 degrees.
yeah, still pretty good articulation for how bulky he is. And I like that. I like where they cut the... Cut the joint there.
He's nice and tight, too. That's important on them big figures.
Yeah.
Because they loosen up as time goes on.
No, he looks like he should turn. Oh, there he goes. He seemed kind of stuck. Yeah, he turns there. Yeah, pretty good articulation for a big, bulky boy. Then down the ankles, pretty good there. So his articulation is pretty good. Not perfect, but it's pretty damn good for him. Yeah, switch the hands so you can have the open hands also. I always kind of, when I have them, I usually kind of prefer one of each, depending on how I'm posing him. So like he's going to grab you and then punch you or something. But some poses require both fists for Hulk. But I like that he comes with both of them. I guess we can switch to this robotic head, but I don't know. So there he is with the robotic cybernetic face. And it's cool if you want a cybernetic looking Hulk. I just don't. But I mean, it's decent looking if that's what you want. I just don't.
Yeah, we don't care about that. I also really like the color green that they used on him. Because I don't like the Hulk when he's really dark green. I think it looks weird.
Yeah, I don't like the dark. I like the more brighter green.
And it's shaded really nice too.
He's pretty dark in the movies. Okay, so I really like this Hulk. It's possibly my favorite Hulk figure that I have.
Oh, it's definitely my new favorite. He's awesome.
Which the Marvel Legends we just got, like I said, that was my favorite. And it just recently became my favorite. And now this Marvel Select one is probably my favorite. It's just bigger, and not because it's bigger is why I like it, but that's just a cool thing.
That's a bonus.
Yeah. Just the sculpt and proportions and the paint and everything is just really cool.
And I really like the expression too.
Yep, me too.
I even like his little pancake toes.
And then it comes with 2 fists and 2 gripping hands. And it comes with his head I don't care about. Well, that's Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Hulk smash.
Wait. Here, have some donuts.
Hulk like donuts.
Yeah, take them. You can have them all.
Don't make Hulk not angry. You wouldn't like Hulk when Hulk not angry.
Yeah, I think I actually would.
Oh, really? Hulk be not angry now.
Phew. That actually worked.
Hey everyone, it's Clementine from The Walking Dead, and you are watching Mr. Evilcheese and Zombie Cat. Don't be a shitbird and subscribe already. Do it. Thanks.